back to that time though when you were saying like you learned how to like even in your relationship how like you were shedding that hard girl, because listen, the hard girl shell, we know too many people know what we are talking about that we don't even have to get specific about what it is. They know what it is.
Yeah.
So when you're taking that shell off, I don't know, what is the scariest part of it? What helps you land?
Just honestly I think we're all scared of really being seen vulnerably. It's the vulnerability.
Yeah, we say the word.
I don't know I've never been really comfortable with her. You know, and that is scary. That is so scary. Being just like, you know, sometimes you want to be a mess, but you just like, is it gonna land right? You know, and I do, again, you know, I'm lucky because, I mean, my husband is very British, so he can definitely be dry and cold, child. There's times where I'm like, you are so damn British. But then there are times when I'm really, he surprises me. And I feel like that helps. And then again, the other thing that I discovered is really leaning back into my friendships. Because I lost a lot of that traveling and being on the road. Like, you know, you don't really have those connections. My family, like this time on the road is, you know, I'm on tour and I'm with my baby, which is crazy, but amazing. My brother is on tour with me. My mother's coming on tour with me. Like, I would have never back then. I couldn't even think of that. But now I'm like, I want them with me. I kind of crave it, you know? So that helps as well. I think, you know, people who kind of hold up this strong wall or this strong like sense of self, you forget that you hopefully have people you can kind of be like, yo, I just want to talk. I just want to giggle. I just want to hang out. You know what I mean?
What is the key to that? To like do you have a lot of long-term friends, like friends that
you
do?
Yeah, I do. I actually saw last night one of my friends who I haven't seen in a long time, but I've known her since we were like 11. Like she came and saw me last night. That was the best thing. Like so nice. The last few shows I've been seeing people. I have some friends that now just because, you know, we older now. We got babies. Some of us got babies.
Mom friends.
Mom friends. I have some new mom friends. That's a whole other... Yo, it's like a sitcom. It's like a sitcom. And because I'm in London as well, so I'm the only mom like me at the nursery. There's not many rappers walking through the door. So yeah, that's a whole other thing. But
that is a show, by the way.
It's crazy. But at the same time, it's almost like, wow, because being a mom, I have discovered it's the best thing, especially in the early times. It's the loneliest, busiest time of your life.
What?
Because I feel like you're so insulated with this little person and you're doing this thing you've never done before. And the baby's nonstop.
Yeah.
But really it's just you and that baby in the house or walking around the street, walking around the block. Even if people come in and out. I mean, if you're lucky enough to like have a whole ton of family like me, I was obviously in London, no family, whatever. I just feel like it's a really, also you're vulnerable.
The most vulnerable. Yeah.
You don't know what you're doing. They let you leave with this human child after 3 days in the hospital. And you're like, ain't nobody coming with us? Like, this is literally the day we left the hospital, I said, they're just going to let us leave. My husband was like, it's our child. Like, yes. Like, we have to take our child home. Like, and I was like, oh my God. Like, it's a crazy time. I'm going to mess this up. Like,
that's so funny. But he has had kids before.
Yes.
So it's different.
Because it's a bit different. No, but it ain't. I was like, how did you have 4 kids before this? Because it's been years since he's done the infant thing. Like, all my bonus kids are all now 20s, teenage, and then they would teenage and whatever.
Yeah.
So he was just like, wow, this is a lot.
Yeah. This is a lot.
I was like, don't you know how to do this? I was counting on you. Like, but yeah, it's a crazy time.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
But you're probably a great mom. And
I'm a smother mother.
You are?
I am a smother mother. I am a helicopter mother. I am one of them. This boy, I'm trying not to make him a spoiled brat, but
is it happening?
No.
How you doing with that?
I'm doing. It's not good. It's not good. I'm not succeeding. But he's the best thing. Like, he truly, truly is my homeboy. Like, my bestie. And he makes me laugh. Like, that's great.
What is motherhood taught? What was the best lesson you've learned so far about motherhood?
Oh, that's a good question. Best lesson I've learned so far about motherhood.
Or just...
No, you know what? I think it teaches you. I think. I feel like he's like my teacher in a way, because again, like, I don't want to carry things into the way I raised him, the way I was raised. But when certain things happen, like if there's a tantrum or something, I find myself going back to what I know. I grew up in a screamy household, like, you know, and I grew up in a don't talk because I said so kind of thing, you know, which I feel like you do need a little bit of that because they need to respect you. But I also want, you know, I'm never going to be a gentle parent. I don't think that's for me, and I don't think that's for him. But I want to find a common ground because I want my kid to be able to come to me with stuff. So I think he's my little teacher.
Oh,
yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
What about marriage? What have you learned about that? You said 11 years, right?
We've been 11 years married. Yeah.
That is...
Child. I be like, we still together. No, marriage is hard.
Yeah.
Marriage is hard. Marriage is a
people
choice.
say that, but what does that mean?
It's because you are living with another whole ass human that got their own shit. And that you sometimes are like, I don't want to deal with your shit, but I choose to every day. It's a choice. I feel like marriage is a choice. If you're doing it with the right person, if you guys can communicate, we're really good at that when we are. Not all the time. You know, and when you're changing, I think motherhood changes you as a woman, and men don't have to change that much. There's not much that they have to do, I think, and that's hard for them.
Interesting.
And then that becomes a whole different thing because now this person, as you're learning who you are as a mom, they're learning there's a whole nother woman that has emerged for them. It's hard. You know, you really have to communicate. It sounds cliche, but it's true.
That's interesting. So you had to like learn how to be a wife.
Yeah.
But then you also had to learn how to be a mother inside of your marriage.
Yeah.
Well, also like a different version of yourself.
Completely.
Marriage,
Even with bonus kids, like my stepkids. That even was like, that's a learning curve. So yeah, I think, you know, marriage is hard. It's great. It is great if you're doing it with the right person, child.
Yeah.
But
well, you clearly chose right.
Yeah, he's a good dude, man. He really is.
How did you know it was him?
I don't know. He will say like, it's fun. No, I'll say this because I'm not a romantic. He's a romantic. But I will say the moment I met him, I was like, who is he? In a way that I never felt before. Like in a way that I was like, what does he do when he wakes up in the morning? Like I wanted to know everything. And
fascinated.
I was fascinated. Like
why though? What I don't know.
I don't know. He's a chill dude. Like he really is a chill, laid back. And I think maybe what it could be, now I'm really thinking about it, especially coming from hip hop.
Yeah.
Everything's on show. I'm gonna show you everything. I'm gonna tell you everything I'm about to do for you. Like there was a quiet confidence that I was like, You know what I mean? Like I was like, mystery. What the hell? What's going on?
That works.
That works.
And he wasn't flashy or anything.
No, nope.
Yeah.
It's not him. It's not his thing.
So that intrigued you.
Yeah, definitely.
But there's a difference between being interested in being intrigued by somebody and then making a commitment to live your life with them.
I will say this too. He definitely pursued me. I think when I met him, I was in a space. I had stopped dating. And one of my homeboys that came to my wedding told me, and I didn't remember this, but he hugged me at my wedding and he said, he was like, you told me you was sick of dating and you said the next dude that you date is gonna be your husband. Like, and I was like, did I? And my friend said to me, yeah, like, I guess I said this, but I wanted someone to come get me. Like I was doing these situationships where it was like, let's just see what happens, especially because I was living in LA. So every dude was just, let's just see what happens. Yo, I like you, you like me. Oh God. Don't it make you feel like you want to throw up right now? But like, let's just, it's good right now. Like all that. So I was dealing with all that. And finally I was like, you know what? I'm so over it. I'm like, I'm sick of dating. Like I want something serious and grown up. I just want something grown up. And I met him. We spent a week together on this rally. I was driving on this rally, this thing that he does. And he called me after and was like, yo, I'm flying to LA. And I was like, oh, why? Like, What? He was like, to see you. And I was like, oh, okay. And from that time, he flew to LA. We weren't apart after that. Yeah, because he was like, I don't know what this is going to be. And I actually tried to say to him, like, well, I'm talking to a few people, so yeah, come on. Yeah, we figure it out. And he was like, okay, well, when you're done, you should call me. And I was like, hello? Like, I never had a man say, I was like, wow, man shit. Like, he really was like a mature adult. And I was like, wow, okay. And that again was intriguing.
Yeah.
You know? So
good for you.
Yeah.
Those games. There's so many women stuck in that cycle right now.
Oh my God.
What do you say? What is your advice to that version of you? To that girl who's still with the, let's just see how this goes, guys.
Well, you know what? That's a part of me that was still, I think, trying to hold on to the armor of being, I can date like a dude. No, you can't. No, you can't. That really takes a toll as a woman. It takes a toll on you. So I think that I would say, just let go. It's okay. Like, you deserve what you want. Let go.
I love that.
Yeah.
And you didn't resist the change? Because sometimes we hold on.
I think I was ready, though.
Oh, okay.
I was ready.
Yeah.
I was ready. I was still I still was slightly, but I knew when I stopped dating is when I was like, I'm ready.
You were ready,
Yeah,
there.
I was ready.
So he came in the right time, too.
He did.
The timing is good.
Yeah.
Because sometimes we hold on to another old version of ourselves, especially you, who you had the success.
Yeah.
People look at you a certain way.
Yeah.
They expect this from your career. They expect this from the type of person maybe you would date.
Yeah.
You don't seem to play along with any of those rules.
Nah, I try not to. I have internal battles. I'm
You do?
Yeah, I definitely have internal battles. Like, even, when I first started dating, the first year was kind of weird because I was like, he's white.
Yeah.
I come from hip hop. I gotta go to.
Did you not notice that until you were married? Did this not?
What I mean? No, the first year it was like one of those things where it was just like, oh, do I? Because I had people say to me when I would bring him this, don't marry him. I'm like, but why not? But then I was like, oh, maybe I don't know. So I had some internal stuff, but the way that I felt, the happiness that I felt, it overrode all that shit. And then I start being like, well, this is bullshit. This is dumb shit. This is these aren't even your real things. This is outside stuff.
Yes.
So
and that's what I was going to ask you is now in a world where there's so much outside stuff.
Oh my God.
More than ever.
Yeah.
Outside stuff.
Yeah.
Especially when some things that people think warrant an opinion.
Yeah. Yeah.
But even interracial dating warrants so many
insane.
opinions and things. And
insane.
that was probably didn't really kick in until after you were already in this relationship.
Yeah. But once we started posting, Instagram kind of was just kind of, we would get some crazy stuff. Crazy that I'm like, I cannot believe people will fix their little thumbs and be like, crazy stuff.
Wow.
Thankfully, it's been a while. There's one or two still.
It's got to get boring for them at some point.
Yeah.
But it's gotten better, I would imagine.
Much better. Most people are celebratory of both of us. His following, he was like, I never thought I had so many Black women follow me on my socials. It's so funny. Or they'd be like, hey Max, going out. It's so funny, but I love that.
Yeah, that's cute.
Yeah,
that's really cute. How do you navigate that with your child now? Because he is going to be in a world where he's living in both worlds.
Yeah, we started talking about it because he started looking at skin color. He started talking about skin color, looking at my skin, looking at daddy's skin. And the other day he told my mom we had just come back from vacation and he has this little farmer tan. So in the middle, he's still a little creamy, but then he's rotisserie on the outside. So he said to my mom was like, oh, you got a tan? And he's like, yes, I'm mixed up. I'm mixed up because of mama and dada. And meaning because we've told him you're the best parts of mama, your best parts of dada. So we're starting to have those conversations.
Yeah, he's still very young.
He's still so young.
Yeah.
But one big thing for me and my husband talk about this is I don't ever want him to feel othered because his siblings are very blonde, blue eye, or brown, but they look a different way than him. And not that he feels that now in any way, but as he gets older and becomes a teenager, those things might come up, at school. So we'll just have to stay on it, I don't know.
Yeah.
Right now, it's, you know, he's happy. It's fine.
And he's so cute.
Thanks, you.
Oh my God.
My beautiful baby.
How's he doing on tour? Because he's on tour with you.
Let me tell you how I think he's going to come back. I said I was trying not to spoil him, but production is giving him all kinds of toys. He just got a giant car yesterday, a giant dinosaur. He's not going to want to come home. So we'll see.
For more episodes, you know what to do. Subscribe, like, comment, and we'll see you on the next IRL podcast.